Alright, you are now tuned in to Breaking Records Radio. We got a special guest on the phone right now, KamiKaze. What's good, homie?
Hey, what up, what up?
For those who don't know, tell the people who KamiKaze is.
I am KamiKaze. I'm a MC from North Vancouver, Canada. I'm representing Battleaxe Warriors and my own crew that I started, Death by Freestyle. And that's it, that's who I am.
Word.
Word, man. How long you been rapping for?
I've been rapping for just a year and a half now.
Who are some of your biggest musical inspirations?
Biggest music inspirations? Quite a few, actually. Obviously, for those who don't know, I'm actually Madchild's little brother. He's been a big inspiration for me growing up. Obviously, I've been watching him do his thing. He's a fierce lyricist. His grind's crazy, so that's very inspirational for me. Other people like Hercules, this kid from Surrey and by where I live in Vancouver. Kid is crazy. He's like 21 years old. He's got great wordplay, deep tracks, so that's really inspiring. There's other people like Yellow Wolf, Eminem, Earl Sweatshirt, like those guys, their wordplay is so crazy that really inspires me.
Word up.
Alright, so tell the people a little bit about the whole Battleaxe Warrior movement.
Alright, the Battleaxe Warriors movement, we're a positive hip-hop oriented movement. Personally, I see us more as a family, like a brotherhood. We've got members from Norway to Canada, it's pretty crazy. Personally, I've gotten to work with people from Europe, Norway, the US, Canada, like it's crazy. It's like having we're not a gang, but it's got that brotherhood like it is, but it's not a criminal organization. It's a good thing, it's a family, it's really cool.
Word, man.
Anybody's into hip-hop and wants to join something, I think it's a wicked thing for them.
Tell the people how they can go about joining and all that.
Of course, go to battleaxewarriors.com and then join the movement, and then there's an application process there.
Word up. Alright, what albums or tracks do you got out right now that you want people to check out, and how can they find your music?
Okay, so my music is on Bandcamp or SoundCloud, both under KamiKaze BAXWAR. So it's KamiKaze and then BAXWAR.
Word.
I don't have any albums out yet because I'm just a year and a half into this.
Yeah.
My latest songs, though, that I'm quite proud of, Wordplay, the track I did with Lots of Vikings and Swole Members. That's pretty dope. Versus Your Last Name, Rap Participation, and Complicated Anger. And those are like my newest stuff. I've got a couple more that I'm waiting to release, so I'm just kind of letting it settle a little bit. But hopefully an EP this year, but no EP yet.
That's what I was just gonna touch base on that. What projects are you working on right now?
I've got a solo EP in the works. I've got the album artwork done for that. I'm lining up features, which hasn't been announced yet, so I'm pretty excited about that. I want to build an EP with my crew, Death by Freestyle, that I'm working on, which is tough because I've got guys all over the place, like New Mexico and the US. I'm in Vancouver, like everybody's all over, so I'm trying to organize that.
Great.
And then I've got a couple of other projects with some local other Battleaxe Warriors are quite talented, and we're going to do a couple separate EPs, but those haven't been announced either.
Dope. And is there any plans for possibly a Madchild KamiKaze project in the future?
Well, that's a tough question, because I've been really, really stubborn about trying to earn everything myself.
Yeah.
You know, I felt like growing up, I watched my brother, like he was always one step ahead of everybody. He was always grinding. He never asked anybody for anything. So I kind of learned from that. I'm kind of trying to do everything myself.
Yeah.
But now it's getting to a point where like it's a year and a half in, and he's like, okay, come on, you know, like it's time to like embrace the family relation here. So I think it'll definitely happen. I'm just not sure when, because I've always thought of it like I want to work with him when it makes sense. Like when I'm not necessarily good enough, because I mean he's the top tier, right? But like when I'm good enough to at least have people not listen to the track and be like, oh, this guy's awful, and then this is incredible. Like, what the fuck is he doing, right? Word. So I think in the next year, I'm hoping that we'll make that work.
Tight, man.
Word. How do you feel about the current state of hip hop, and who is your favorite artist to drop in the last 5 years?
Current state of hip-hop, I think the mainstream is the same as it's always been. Simple songs, catchy hooks, stuff that I personally don't really like to listen to, but it's definitely surviving. I don't think it's flourishing, but I think it's going to get there. The underground, I think, is booming. I think the underground's really, really strong. I just think that people who don't know what we're doing don't know it exists. Yeah. I think that's the thing that we need to change.
Yeah.
Like, we all know it exists, and we're all like, oh, this is so crazy, and we're going to a show like every weekend, but then people who I know that don't really understand underground rap are like, oh, what do you mean? It doesn't exist. There's no shows. I'm like, I'm going to a show every weekend. What are you talking about? So I think that's what we need to change, right? Like, if we can get people understanding that underground hip-hop is a real big thing, then I think that'll definitely help the state. But I think hip-hop's going to be here forever. There's a lot of talented, driven people behind it, so I think it's all good.
Word, man. All right, well, we're going to get into your track, Complicated Anger. You want to tell the people about this track?
Yeah, definitely. So a lot of my songs, or all of my songs really, are wordplay, abstract art type songs, as is this track. This is a little bit about my ongoing steroid addiction I've had for the past 6 years, which I've struggled with. A lot of times I get a little crazy, lose my mind a little bit. So this is kind of a song about what goes through my head sometimes, or what has gone through my head. Just a little bit about my addiction, and with a lot of wordplay thrown in there. And the beats by Rayne Drop, who's a very close friend and a talented producer.
Word up. All right, this is Complicated Anger by KamiKaze, produced by Rayne Drop.
Yo, is this where I say random shit? My dog's name? This track's called Complicated Anger. Skip this rodeo, fuck it, something like that. If cyanide can keep you alive, it soaks through my bare hide. Tin can spit as the coach screams ringside. Mystify with pesticide, pulse is fading, I'm barely alive. Reach for my bell, my sweat protrudes out electrolytes. Reach for a glass of haterade, this cocky little douche mixed with pink Powerade. I'm a sharp angle motorcade, water balloon barricade. I'm the laser calling down an air raid. Listen, my lyrics don't come varied. I am Tom to your Jerry, and I pull out each hair with my eyes bulging head high, nose like a canary. Yo, spit green bile in a straight mile, trying to outscream a 2-year-old child. Fuck, my temper seems wild when I got you pinned down with a devilish smile. The crowd rocks like a tidal wave from the battle scene from 8 Mile.
Danger, chicka danger, danger. We don't correlate with strangers. Veins pump full of complicated anger. Chicka danger, chicka danger, danger. I'm the major, face rearranger. Veins pumping full of complicated anger.
Arms play with wild style, choking a bag of M&Ms. Kick out your cane, replace it with a 7M. Spit some voodoo shit like Hassalim, Babylin. Fairy dust in your eye, bitch, smash you with a violin. Yo, wanna you chill out, cello? Eat some jello made by that funny black fellow. Put your feet up as I suffocate your fat face with a tiny colored marshmallow. But these killer fucking thoughts since I was a tiny tot, eating tater tots in a shopping cart in Big Lots. 1 year sober from the test injections and death shots. Yo. Complex of a small man really hits the brain hard. Raging out veins pump with the strength of a retard. Bending rebarb in a shipyard, wiping my ass with cardboard, crying over which side of sobriety ship is starboard. Next side? Oh, fuck this shit. Man, fuck it. It's KamiKaze fucking death by freestyle, Battleaxe Warriors. Taking over this shit, man. I'm telling you. Everybody's got a fucked up mind. It's showing different ways. Shouts out to Rayne Drop, Spesh to my Battleaxe brothers. Mad, PK, love everybody. Everybody in Death by Freestyle, love everybody. That's a lie. Fucking take this shit over. Fucking hate somebody. Whatever the fuck that means.
Alright, this is Breaking Records Radio. We got KamiKaze on the phone. What's up, KamiKaze?
Hello. Yo, what up?
Can we expect a new Battleaxe Warriors compilation tape anytime soon?
Well, I've actually heard some rumors that a few of the boys in Alberta are putting one together. I mean, it's not like an official Battleaxe Warriors compilation tape, but I've heard of some of the more, some of the local MCs are doing something. As for an official Battleaxe Warriors compilation tape, or a second one I should say, nothing that I know of in the works. I think it's a super dope idea though. I think everybody's been really busy with Mad and Slane doing Supreme Villain. Prev's got an EP coming out.
Yeah.
I mean, those are our major players, right? So we're kind of following in their footsteps, but I think eventually it'll happen, just not right now.
Word up. And I know you touched up on this a little bit earlier, but who are some more of your favorite hip-hop artists from over there in Vancouver?
Well, again, like I was saying before, as Mercury is this kid, I was just listening to his EP, it's Hunger Pains. I think that's what it's called, Hunger Pains. Redemption. Anyways, yeah, Hunger Pains. Anyways, that EP is crazy. The kid's super, super talented. I'm just really inspired because I'm 29, the kid's like 21. So crazy to listen to his wordplay, how deep his tracks are. I'm going to try and work with that guy this year for sure. That'd be a big goal of mine. A close friend of mine named Neff, he just dropped his debut EP this year. It was the late 2013, the Black Box EP. Very, very talented. Eva Ebenezer, all the Softbound Killer guys, they're all really dope and they're all very local, so it's very cool.
Word.
I like that type of hip hop, right?
Yay. Can you tell the people about you and Madchild's relation with RDS?
That was tough for me, actually, to be honest with you. I mean, I grew up knowing that Mad was quite close to the RDS family. Sluggo was a friend of his, which, my understanding, he's a co-owner of RDS. I mean, growing up, I would hear Mad speak of RDS as like a family. I've never really been personally that involved in it. I would love to in the future, but I've always kind of hung out on the sidelines. The past couple of years is where I've actually gotten involved in the whole hip-hop scene with that. I've kind of always just been kind of like, not pushing it aside, but kind of not sure about what I wanted to do, right? But as for RDS, yeah, I think they're an amazing group and amazing group of people, and the skate company's dope. But not super involved in it, so I can't really speak too much on that.
Word. All right, man. Well, let the people know how they can find you online and all your Twitter handles and all that stuff if they want to stay in touch with you and follow everything that you're doing.
For sure, yeah, that'd be super cool. So my Twitter is at KamiKaze BAXWAR. My Facebook is my actual personal Facebook, same thing, KamiKaze, last name BAXWAR. My artist page is KamiKaze604, Facebook. My Instagram, same thing, makes it easy, KamiKaze BAXWAR. And my SoundCloud and my Bandcamp, both KamiKaze BAXWAR, just to make it all super easy.
Very simple, eh?
I got kind of lucky.
Word.
No like 556 at the end of it or anything like that.
Alright, well, we're gonna end it off with Growing Pains featuring Aspect. Anything you want to say about this joint?
Yeah, this is a super old song, just for anybody listening. This is like a year old, but it's a cool song. It was a bit of a transition period for me. I was trying to figure out what I was going to do. My voice was a bit different. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do back then. It was really cool to work with Aspect, especially with him rapping on a One Foil beat. One Foil is a super cool producer from Norway.
Yeah.
You can actually check him out too. Super dope. This song was more or less about me trying to figure out how I could be a little bit different than all the other rappers. Just trying to find myself, trying to break out of that whole, you go on Facebook and there's like 1,000 rappers every 5 minutes. Updating their statuses. Like, oh my god, like, how am I going to be different than, if they're good or bad, regardless, like, how do you even weed them out, right?
Yeah.
That was kind of what this song, what my verse at least was for me on this song.
Dope, man. All right, man. Well, thanks for calling. We might appreciate it.
Yeah, it was super cool. I appreciate the chance, guys. It's very cool.
Yeah, most definitely, man. And anytime you got any of those new joints ready for the EP, I'll send them through, and we'd love to have you on this show again and talk to you about it when it's closer to dropping.
100%. That'd be dope.
Word, man.
Word. Cheers, homie.
Peace out, homie.
Guys, peace.
Peace.